CVTV live at the CVX Expo 24, and joining us right now, our very special guest, a platinum sponsor with CVX Expo, Telesystem, and in particular we have the Chief Revenue Officer, his name Bruce Wirt. How you doing today, Bruce?
Awesome. I am so excited to be back here in Scottsdale for the third version. They're the third year in a row of CVX Expo. It's so hard because in Arizona, you know, it's dry out here.
Yeah.
The air is very dry, so I smile and the upper lip gets stuck on my tooth. It's very uncomfortable. It's a weird thing. But no, I'm excited to be here. Would I be a very special guest if I wasn't a platinum sponsor? That's my question.
Well, I guess the question is if you're still doing poker and golf.
Yes, we
then
are.
Then you'd be special.
Yeah. No, we had a great golf outing this morning with, I think, there's like 80 people that were registered for golf. And the cool thing about this is the first year we did the poker tournament, which was Birch's idea. And every time that he has a good idea, we kind of jump in and say, how do we make that even better? And we had a bunch of people at the golf outing that said, hey, how can I get into the poker tournament? So, well, I just love it because this show has grown every single year. We see more and more partners here, and we're just, we're happy to be a part of it. I love it.
No, it really is a good thing. So tell us about Telesystem.
Well, we're fast and furious. I can't believe I've been here for 9 years now. And, you know, my first mission was to kind of glue the company together 9 years ago. We had a CLEC in the Midwest that built fiber. We bought a reseller on the East Coast that kind of did POTS lines and PRIs, and we had this vision to be a dominant provider across the country. So lots of work and blood, sweat, and tears involved in that. But the real opportunity to build a value proposition was around trust and experience, because that's what we were known for from our roots as a Midwest fiber provider. It was experience, we have a sister company called Buckeye Broadband that does cable TV and broadband internet. Yeah. And Telesystem was started to give those customers a better experience back in the 90s, and we kind of pushed that nationally, and here we are today. So it's been a journey, and you know, our motto is it's about trust. IT is about trust, and that kind of speaks to who we are as a company and what we try to bring to the market. There's not enough trust and partnerships, lots of great products, but when it comes to being your partner and helping you deploy those products and making sure they work and you have somebody to call, not so much of that. So we kind of built that and scaled that to where we are today, which was an amazing journey.
Now, you mentioned it's about trust particularly. That was a really effective kind of branding thing that you guys did. So what's kind of behind that?
So, well, it's really just taking that experience message, that partnership message, and putting it into a tagline. But we really do believe that this whole ecosystem works on trust. The vendor-partner relationship is about trust. Sometimes you'll buy Dell or you'll buy AT&T because you know the name, and there's an element of trust because you just know that name, and people joke that you can't get fired for buying IBM or AT&T, but you can get fired for buying Telesystem if the person above you doesn't know what that name is. So our job is to really go to market, make a whole lot of friends, make a whole lot of partnerships, and then make sure that when we go to market and we're doing things, we're doing it the right way, and we're establishing that reputation of being the trusted partner, being that trusted advisor, being the partner behind the scenes that makes it work so you don't have to think about your technology.
Another really effective campaign that you guys have had has been Hackers Suck. You see it everywhere. I see it on the billboards for 95. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I've been targeted by so many hackers around the world. Love all of you, by the way. Even though the threats came to my family, my dogs, my cats, my house, I love all of you still. No, we know that hackers, when we talk about Hackers Suck, we're talking about the bad guys and the bad people, obviously. We're talking about the people that are trying to destroy countries, destroy economies, steal money. That's who we're talking about with Hackers Suck. We know that there's lots of good hackers that do a lot of good things to keep us safe. Yeah. So these things have kind of taken off because, I mean, the logo's kind of catchy, and the events have been just fantastic. And what we try to do is bring education to the marketplace, and while people are there and they're learning about how to keep themselves safe, because we're all on the front lines of World War III, we hope that they take a deeper dive into Telesystem and take a look at all the things that we do with security in the center to kind of get that technology stack out to that business. So next year, we did 4 of them this year, 4 major Hacker Suck events. We're going to scale back to 2 really, really big Hacker Suck events, and then we're going to do more road shows where we kind of get... Hacker Suck events have hundreds of people there, so we can't touch every single... That sounds bad, right? We can't have deep, intimate conversations with everybody that's there because there's just too many people. So what we're trying to do next year is get into more road shows, right? Brand them as maybe it's about trust instead of Hackers Suck, and more holistic about technology, building the technology stack, focusing on partnerships, and then you have 2 major cybersecurity shows that have the same powerful keynote, massive, right? But we're kind of mixing it up and doing a little bit of both.
Kind of a personal touch, if you will.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned all the great things that Telesystem kind of does. What sets you guys apart at the base?
Well, I mean, really, it's what we talked about. It's about trust. I mean, there's so many different pieces of technology out there where, and you've probably, everybody out there has bought something, tried to deploy it, it didn't work, you couldn't get it to function right, you'd call the number, it's an AI bot, you can't get anywhere past there, then you go online, it's just a chat bot, it's not a live person behind that, and you get so frustrated, and that happens to business. So you think about that in your personal life. Now think about the IT person who just bought that, went out, staked his reputation and his job or her job on the line to buy that piece of technology. They can't get it to work. We're there to bring the best of breed and bring it to market and bring it into that business, and for us it looks like a business that has between 50 and about 1,000 users, domestically oriented. So that's what that's how we go to market, and that's kind of what sets us apart. It's taking the best of breed of technology in that stack and making sense of it, supporting it, bringing it to the customer in a customized but scalable way.
If people want more information, where can they go?
www.trusttelesystem.com, and no S at the end of Telesystem. Don't do that. You'll go to the wrong place.
Totally the wrong place. But no, thank you so much for the time.
Yeah, thank you. Also, I mean, if you want to just make it easy, hackersuck.com will get you to the same place.
Right.
Always fun to talk to you, Brady.
Always a blast, for sure. So once again, this has been CVTV, our very special friends, Telesystem. Platinum sponsor for CVX Expo. Everybody take care.